So Lynch and Cameron don't get out of the house much. So we're taking them out. We're going to look at some Italian sport bikes. We're going to see what they think.
That's cool. Very clean. Tonight, we're in downtown San Jose. This is called Ducati Nights. It's basically, you've got a Ducati, come on down. This is more Ducatis than you see at a dealership.
You're going to have a sport bike and you want the top pinnacle sport bikes, you're rolling a Ducati. There's a lot of nice Ducatis out here. Everything ranging from the Monster to the Panigale, the 1098s to the Multistradas.
Ducatis are sexy. Italians are sexy. Ferraris are sexy. Best part is when I stop, people converge and come by and ask questions. It's just great. It's something you can't buy.
When people talk about Ducatis, the word sexy comes up a lot. You got the custom aspect and the performance aspect, but the owners are big enthusiasts. They love their bikes and everything the Ducati brings them. Riders have a passion for these bikes because they marry great engineering to a distinctive style. Ducatis are fast, nimble, and always look great. I definitely like to be recognized in this market, but it's not an easy one to crack.
Everybody in this row has one common passion, and it's Ducatis.
You got to have a little bit of balls to go and customize a Ducati, because it's kind of sacrilegious in a lot of ways if it's not on a performance end to change the Ducati. But when you go and you put some aesthetics and something different, Ducati, my hat is off to you. Ducatis aren't exactly the cheapest bikes in the world. Someone who owns a Ducati most of the time, and they're going to have the coin to spend on a custom bike.
To be able to take one of these and go, oh, screw it. I'm going to make it the way I want it to look. That's cool.
Buying the Ducati is the cheap part. It's customizing it. That's when the addiction starts.
After talking to a few people, I think I've got the lead I'm looking for. I've always been a fan of Ducatis, man, and I've been chomping the bit to build one.
I should introduce you to a guy that has a rental business. And
yeah, loving it, loving it.
You guys definitely need to talk because they want to customize the Ducati, and I know you're always in the market for some cool stuff that you can rent out.
Yeah, my rental company, we've got a couple bikes. The customers come from all around the world. They don't want to ride just the stock bike.
They don't want to ride the normal thing everyone has.
Exactly.
I got you.
My company, Red Bike Tours, we want to bring the Ducati experience to more people. We want to give them the ability to come from another state and enjoy the California roads and on the best bikes available. But we need a hyper.
Need a hyper?
So, yeah.
Why a hyper motard?
We want the customer to have as much fun as he can.
The Hyper Motard is Ducati's competitor in the supermoto category. These bikes combine the best of dirt bikes, street bikes, and track bikes. The Hyper kicks ass in all three ways. It can easily accelerate to 100 miles an hour on the track, but you can also jump curbs and throw your front wheel in the air. I'm telling you, the Hyper Motard is the most fun on the road, period.
It's a 90 horsepower bar stool.
Exactly.
There's no wind protection. And I used to have one, the first gen, and it's a hooligan bike.
It is.
Now, I know what you can do with it is going to make it a super hooligan bike.
I would love to.
Super hooligan.
Can we use that term?
Trademark free.
We want the works. We want the SB stuff. We want the soft tires. We want the exhaust. We want those kind of things that just kind of set it apart from everything else.
This is my kind of customer. He wants the works. And since this company rents Ducatis, it could be a repeat customer. What are you looking to spend? Because if you give me free reign, I get a little aggressive.
15 to 20. I mean, with the carbon, with the titanium, you know, make it loud.
Make it loud. So, make it look good, make it loud, make it perform.
Yeah, and want a stunner. So.
Yeah, well, that's the Ducati right there.
There you go.
Okay. What kind of time frame are we looking at?
We'd love to have it in a month. What do you think?
Ducati full custom. It's a push, but we can do it.
All right.
So next month, new Ducati we got here, we're on it. Working with Ryan's rental company can show a lot of people that we do a lot more than American B-Twin. We do anything on two wheels. We gotta find ourselves a hyper, Cameron. We gotta find
I will start looking for a hyper.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
Ducati's a proven performance machine. Not only we get it customized, we gotta make sure it works at the same aspect. So it's gonna be a bitch, okay? I'm gonna run with it. So, all right. We need to find us a hyper motard immediately. Fortunately, after a lot of searching and a few well-placed phone calls, we're on the road again.
So, Zach, now that we've put the word out, one of the salvage yards let me know that they had a Ducati Hyper Motard.
All right. When the Hyper Motard came out, no one really expected it. It's just a fun, compact Italian package, because the thing on the road is a beast.
You used to have one, right?
Yeah, and it was my favorite bike. They're fun, they're fast. It's the Ferrari Motards.
The what?
Ferrari Motards.
Ferrari, not the Rari?
Yeah.
Okay, Ferrari.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get crafty, make it a custom, different piece, and we're gonna bank on the fact that it's just gonna be different and definitely improve the aesthetics. I love these bikes, not gonna lie.
Okay, it's been listed for 2 days, so hopefully nobody's come in to try and buy parts off of it.
Are you sure they got a Ducati?
Well, they definitely got some vintage stuff. Old Hondas, old Kawasaki, new 750.
An old Triumph.
Old Triumph, new Triumph.
Speed 4 Triumph.
350. Right here. There it is.
There she is.
It's all there.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing, man? So, tell us a little about this Hyper.
So I got this from a guy. He picked it up. It was his first bike. He'd never ridden before. You guys know how fast these things are.
Oh, yeah.
It's, 120 horsepower motor. He got a little too much front brake on the freeway. He went down. I think a car tagged him from behind.
Jeez.
Structurally, the motor's fine. The rear shock's fine. The front shock's fine. What do you guys plan on doing with it?
Just build a nice custom out of it. It's like it'll take that nice, rich Italian girl and just steer her in the wrong direction.
Turn her into a dirty American chick.
Exactly.
On the first date, right?
So, yeah. Bring her to the tattoo shop.
Yeah, you got it, man. So why don't you go ahead and make me an offer, man?
I'll just do, can I throw you $2 grand, take it out of your hands?
I mean, a shock alone's $2 grand. Brembo master cylinders. The frame's nice and straight. Man, I gotta put a little time into it, but I can get 5, no problem.
Yeah, but I can get a brand new one for around 8.
It's still $3,000 you're saving right there.
That is true. Hey, look, I want this thing.
I'll tell you what, shoot me 45.
$4 grand. $4 grand. You can forget eBay, you can forget parting it out, forget all your work. I'll just take it out of your hands right now. I got cash in hand.
$4 grand. I don't know, man. That's kind of tight for me. You give me $4 grand, and next time you need a bike, you come back and see me.
Yeah.
And we'll make something happen.
All right, let's get out of here.
Doesn't look quite as many parts as I was hoping for. Well, banged up stuff there.
Little top tank cover with a little rash. Yeah, that's no good either. Yep, nope, that's not gonna work. Yep. So we got a whole bunch of parts, and we're not gonna use a damn thing.
Box of junk.
But being that it's Ducati junk,
Yeah.
probably worth a little bit of dough.
What is that?
I got a box. It's always a good sign when you pull up a box full of parts.
What do you got? I got greatness. We got ourselves a 2008 Ducati Hypermotar 1100S. Pure awesomeness. Not gonna lie. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take that nice Italian piece, put a little American punk, the dirt bike feel into it since it is a Motar, and just give it a bad little feel. I'm juiced about it.
We have a box of parts though, so I'm wondering what else we gotta order.
I'd like to not order as much OEM parts as possible because Ducati parts are ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, aftermarket parts should be cheap for it.
Yeah. That's why I'm relying on you making just everything.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
I know you like that.
I got the time, you got the money.
We'll get it done. What's going on?
What's up, man?
Actually, it's a great day. I'm not gonna lie, I'm stoked for this one. The Ducati Hypermotard is the Ferrari of motard bikes. We don't do them here too often, but this is how we're going.
Oh, right.
So we're going hyper, we're going different. We gotta go in hard. One reason I can do this bike is because we've got Ray, a veteran Ducati mechanic right here in-house. Ray, performance thing, this is your game. So,
As crazy as you want to get, man, I'll do it.
I want to get crazy.
All right.
To make this bike a true performance custom, we'll strip her all the way down, then hit it with high performance everything. New computer, new intake, new custom exhaust and clutch, plus full premium Behringer braking.
Jim, as usual, you're fabbing it up, fabbing some pipe, fabbing some tail sections, all the miscellaneous braking you do, you're the man.
Yeah, Jimmy.
This bike came to us with no back end, and Ducati parts are extremely expensive. So Jim's got plenty to do.
What's up with this swing arm?
Swing arm, custom swing arm.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
So, I've ordered a custom tubular swing arm that ties into the look of the Ducati frame. But Jim will be fabricating a special tail section I designed that gives a new take on the classic Ducati flow. It's just a fun motorcycle. It's okay.
Let's do it.
Even though we're kind of giving more of a punk attitude feel to this thing, I still want to keep it classy. It's Ducati. Italians always do nice stuff, so really, let's clean it up. Let's use the engineering they do. I don't want to go too far from the Hypermotars.
What's our time frame on this? We have a lot of custom work.
3 weeks on this thing.
This is gonna be something else.
I'm juiced about this thing.
This is gonna be awesome.
Let's get to work. We got a Ducati to build.
So, hey,
Come on, Jimmy. Come on.
Hey, here, bud.
Yo, Ray Ray. Check this out.
oh man.
As soon as we bought this bike, I ordered a new rear swing arm to anchor that rear section.
This one bad mamma jamma right here, dude.
Yeah, these compound curves are beautiful.
Not only is the swing arm gonna look cool, but I ordered it for my boy at Gray's Customs. Jim's got plenty to do, so this is gonna save us some time. But after Ray mocks up the bike, we clearly have a problem. So here's the issue. When we put the new swing arm on the bike, we found that the sprockets, those things that anchor the drive chain, aren't lining up right. They have to be aligned perfectly for the chain to run properly.
The rear sprocket is not aligned with the front sprocket. This is off by like 3/4 of an inch. Something's not right.
So much for staying on schedule.
It just sucks because we don't have much time.
Yeah. We've hit a bump on our Ducati build. When your sprockets aren't aligned, your chain won't line up correctly.
All right, well, let me make a roll or flip it around, at least get something going in the front.
All right. Down in the fab room, Jim is hard at work.
Jim is my slightly out there,
Mango. My crack showing?
tater tot eating,
What's for breakfast? Tater tots? Yeah, you want one?
whistling while he works, fabricating machine. And I really need to push him on this job.
You're the devil.
Ducati parts aren't cheap, and I really want to have a different look on the back section.
Well, that did absolutely nothing. Arr.
But there's no way around it. This stuff needs to get done.
Son of a bitch.
As busy as we are in the shop right now, I still have time for my favorite hobby. Pranking our service manager, John Gold.
That's really attractive. He does this on a regular basis. His father thinks it's funny. Everybody thinks it's funny but me. Because now I got to figure out how to get it off the screen and get back to my normal screen. Zach, get your hairless body to service. Zach? Dude.
This morning I got a special delivery. It's a little side project that I've brought into the shop.
What is this that you just got?
The obvious answer would be, it's a quad. A guy and his wife, they want to put a quad together for their daughter. 9 years old. She's starting to be quite the little racer. I was recently contacted by Scott and Renee Plunkett, a couple with a 9-year-old daughter named Glory, who's turning into quite the quad racer. But little Glory is a serious speed demon. So they want a new unit that will give her an extra measure of safety. So we're going to take this, do some upgrades, and get it ready for her to race in.
Well, there you go.
9 years old.
She's been riding for 5 years.
Okay.
I contacted a company called Apex, and they gave me a great deal on this little number. This company, that's all they do, is build race-ready quads, which has a very fast 90cc two-stroke engine, but also has features like hydraulic disc brakes and can be customized for extra safety.
Those things cool, man.
Real nice safety-wise, too. Her birthday's coming up, and she'll be having a race on her birthday. What a great way to tie in a birthday present and a quad race ready to go on the same day. So Glory will just blow them away out on the track.
When's her birthday?
Obviously, it's in about 2 weeks. We're still waiting for a few parts to come in.
This thing won't fit through the door, man.
Why don't we just take it up the elevator, man? We can just sit it in your office.
I ain't going anywhere near my office.
Hey, Brian, got a sec? I'm off a little bit.
Ray's running into problems lining up the sprockets on the Ducati. Bummer, dude.
Yeah.
It seems there's only one really simple solution to this. What if we made a sprocket? Jim can make a sprocket.
I'm into it.
See, I'm glad I called you over here. You're full of ideas. This is all gonna work out just great. But then Lynch shows up with some really bad news.
Yeah, I might have a little bit bigger problem than just getting that bracket down. Hey, Jim might have just blew his back out.
What?
No way.
You all right?
My back's hurt and I need to go somewhere.
I mean, is it a pulled muscle in your back, or have you had, like, disc
No, it's
problems?
just something that's an inflamed disc or something.
Disc.
What happened? Is he all right?
You can't stand out. I think he might have slipped a disc.
Well, when I'm sitting down like this, it's not too bad, but when I stand up and try and bend over and stuff, move around, it hurts real bad.
So Jim needs to go to the hospital. Jim's a trusted friend and employee. He's essential in this build. So this is a major, major problem, and I'm legitimately worried.
Oh, God. I was working real hard for Zach, and my back went out. He just worked me too damn hard. I've been on a point where I have to crawl around on the floor on my hands and knees, sometimes my belly.
Jim always messes around. He goes, without me,
Zach's always yelling at me, trying to make me work harder and harder and harder, just like, I don't know, like I was working in the coal mines or something, you know? And now my back is ruined. Now I can't do anything. So he just screwed himself.
our deadline is near. And for Jim to be gone, it hurts, and I don't know if we're gonna make it. Our Ducati build had a major setback. No pun intended. My fabricator, Jim, has some serious back issues.
I just talked to the nurse. She said the doctor did give me a prescription of some muscle relaxers.
The problem is we need to make a custom sprocket in order for our drive chain to line up. So you dead in the water right now?
Pretty much.
Okay. But Jim, the only guy I trust to make the sprocket is headed home.
If I wake up tomorrow, I'll be in.
All right, buddy. See you later.
Bye-bye.
With Jim not being here, I have to step on in and show off a little welding skill. We're not really sure how long Jim's going to be gone for, and that's obviously a big problem being that we have 0 time. I'm welding all the aluminum together. The welds are not the prettiest, but all these brackets are under the saddlebags and all hidden. Just got to make sure they're strong, they work. Job's got to get done. Oh, Dave.
My quad racer is coming along pretty well. But because our client is a 9-year-old speed demon, the emphasis is on making this thing safe.
Cameron. Yep, shocks came in.
And today, I'm getting one of the most important parts, exit shocks.
All right.
A big part of the stability of an ATV comes from the weight of the rider. And when you have a client who is so tiny, we're gonna need something to give that rider and the unit a little extra help.
With her not being real big,
Yeah.
these are virtually infinitely adjustable. When she learns to throw the rear end around, throw the, kick and break the back end loose, the suspension is what's gonna keep the tires on the track that gets you across the finish line first.
With the delays on the Ducati job, I really feel the need to do something productive, like pranking John Gold.
I go in the bathroom to take a leak. The bathroom door flies open. Brian comes in with a 2x4. Zach backs a bike into the bathroom. And then they start laying rubber there. And it's not like I'm going to jump over the motorcycle with the wheels spinning at 50 miles an hour. So I just sit back and chill till they're done playing. That's all. Oh, they were giggling. I thought one of them was going to pee their pants. They thought it was so funny. Zach likes to goof, and that's fine. And he's a kid, and kids goof. It's okay.
Yep, my dad's about to be so mad at me. Today, there's one important thing to do on the Ducati, deciding on the color. So we got to send this thing to paint. Our guy wants stock red, but it's killing me. I've spoken with our buyer about the color. He prefers the standard Ducati red, but I've got other ideas. I need to give this bike a distinctive look, so I'm calling an audible on the paint. Instead of the stock Ducati red, I'm going with a combo of deep maroon and matte white, with some custom graphics as a finishing touch. Stock one's gonna look blah.
The stock's real orangey and flat, and that's a lot deeper.
This is deep, and it's depth, and it's got a little, it's gel coat, it's 3-stage powder, so you got to clear over the powder. I'm saying we roll with it, and we'll take the heat. He's gonna like this, right? He'll like it, because I'm making a $20,000 roll of the dice. It'll be killer. It's different. If you're gonna build a Ducati from frame up, you got to go different with it.
Let's do it.
I'm back.
Good news. Jimmy's returned. Ducati's back in business. Jim!
Hey.
How you feeling?
Oh, pretty good right now. Hope your drugs don't wear off.
I'm stoked you're back.
How about you are?
I know. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Somewhere inside here.
All right, good. But I can tell he's still not himself. Go drop the pills, get a little weird, and let's play with power tools. I'll see you down in a little bit.
Are you really coming down or just saying that?
I'll come down.
Okay.
I bet.
Okay, I'll be down there in a minute.
All right.
I'll be down there. I'll be down there. That's what I'll be. I'll be down there.
Oh, boy. I really need Jim to fix that sprocket.
Okay.
But is this the day you should be handling heavy machinery? My fabricator Jim braved back pain and medication and came in to finish the sprocket I need so we can finish our Ducati engine. But we sent him home before he seriously injured himself. But bright and early this morning, Jim showed up with a surprise for Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Jim,
How's it hanging?
A little to the left.
Here's your little sprocket.
Oh.
A lot of work.
Jim is back in the shop and he's got his sprocket. We need him to fabricate this so our drive chain will line up right. If it fits, then this Ducati can get done.
Okay, we'll see if it fits.
Thanks, man. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's as good as it gets, man.
Good guess. I mean, good guess.
No, I said that's as good as it gets.
Yes,
Is your hearing
oh.
aid on?
No, it's not.
Okay.
He messes around, And he doesn't ever think he's ever going to get it back.
Zach's hit John Gold with a couple pranks.
Ah.
And now Johnny Gold is about to get Zach back.
He doesn't know what's going to hit him. This is great.
John asked the crew to pick a special spot to have a couple shots with Zach where he wouldn't see anything coming.
Slippery, don't, my back.
What, a pancake mix? What is that?
It's on, Johnny Bag of Donuts. Gloria has no idea
No clue.
what's about to hit her.
Talk about a 10th birthday present, man.
One hell of a birthday.
One hell of a birthday present.
Gloria's 10th birthday's in 2 days. Her parents gave her some gear, took her out for the weekend. She thinks her birthday's taken care of and good to go. What she doesn't know is she's getting a brand new ATV.
We've been told that Glory, with 2 E's, is a very, very shy kid. But she does have one passion, going fast on a quad.
Thing's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Fast little
90
fast little
cc
quad.
two-stroke, that thing is really gonna get up and go. That thing will just... It's like wrapping a golf club. You kind of tough to hide a golf club and not know what it is.
Think she'll know it's an ATV?
Nah, she'll never know.
Go get him, Glory, go get him!
Hey, how you doing, Scott? How you doing, Zach?
Cameron.
Good.
And I take it that is Glory with 2 E's. Oh, she's gonna smoke this kid on the dirt bike.
That's her current race ATV?
Yeah.
So getting a little small.
Yeah, she's getting a little too tall for it, and you can tell no suspension on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Narrow.
it's real hoppy. It's side to side.
There's too many times when she's been up on 2 wheels that Mom's having a heart attack.
So her birthday's coming up.
Yeah, it should be 10 in 2 days.
2 days. So she'll have one hell's birthday present pretty quick.
I don't remember getting anything this cool when I turned 10.
Oh, she's gonna love it.
All right. Go ahead and shut it off.
So, Gloria, is your favorite thing ATV riding? Well, this is a nice looking quad, but it looks like you're getting a little too big for it. I heard it's your birthday coming up. Your parents gave us a call. We got you another birthday present. So, we went and got you.
Glory.
That's your ATV.
You're welcome.
All right.
What sets this quad apart from the one she's had is the changes we've made to the suspension, the handlebars, all new throttle, grip, tubes. This thing is just going to be night and day difference.
The quad's definitely a safer machine than what you had before. They're gonna be more comfortable with their daughter racing. All in all, it's good for daughter and parents.
Thank you guys so much.
You are very welcome.
Oh, you're very
Yeah,
welcome.
out awesome. You guys did a great job.
It means more than you know.
He's already going faster.
I was gonna say, she's already going faster.
Here we go!
Back at the shop, Jim is still banging away, building the back half of the Ducati. He's still got a lot of work to do, but I can tell that his back is still hurting.
Come on, guy.
And his pain pills are making him a little bit loopy. This is a critical time in the build, and Jim is losing it. I guess if we're ever gonna fix this bike, we're gonna have to fix Jim first.
Hey, there's no hole on this side. Son of a bitch!
My fabricator Jim is having some back problems that are threatening a $20,000 sale on my Ducati.
Son of a bitch!
So I decided to make a little therapeutic investment. Cameron,
Dude, what's up?
have you been taking a look at Jimmy lately?
He's screwed up.
He's like a cripple.
Yeah, his back. He can't straighten up.
I think we should do something for him.
Okay.
Something to just really throw a curveball in there. Maybe we can bring a little in-house masseuse.
Really?
I might brighten up his day and, massage it out and let him put a few extra more hours in that day.
There you go. Great idea. I was referred to a masseuse named Wendy, and we were able to book her for the next day.
This is the office we're gonna use here. Nobody's in it today. When Wendy shows up, I'm like, okay, this is the masseuse's assistant. She is a tiny little gal. But from what I understand, she really knows her stuff. I didn't realize that this was Jimmy's very first massage. So unfortunately, Wendy was the one who was going to have to give it to him.
So, are you ready for your massage?
Yeah, it's ready to start, be. Have I ever had a massage before? No.
I just hope that he's on his best behavior, which is a crapshoot at best, and I hope the best for both of them.
Yeah, I went in there, Lynch and Jack's office, and they had candles set up and little flowers and everything. It was all right. Wendy, that gave me the massage, was a little bitty girl, real cute as a little button, and stronger than hell.
How's that pressure for you?
Whoa, that kind of hurts. Boy, she just poked me and muscled me around and everything. Some of it kind of hurt, because she got bony little hands, but they were nice and warm. Something just popped. And then she got up on top of me.
This is one of my favorite moves to do because it's so easy.
And give me a buttocks massage or something with her knees. Oh, she pressed on my back and stuff, and that felt kind of good. Kind of surprised that Zach got this for me, and I'm thankful that he did. Felt a lot better afterwards, and my back's been real sore because they worked me like a dog here. When I got through, my back was nice, and when I get up out of a chair, I could stand straight up, and she really did a good job.
I feel good.
The massage strategy worked like a dream. Jim is once again a fabricating machine. He's got all the sheet metal parts done and ready for paint. Now he's banging away at the exhaust pipes. Ray, what's good?
What's up, man?
The painted frame has arrived, and it looks fantastic.
What do you think of the color?
Love it. We're just gonna have to call and tell our guy we made a quick switch. He was asking for something else, but we're gonna steer him in a better direction.
Definitely. He's gonna like it better.
He's gonna like it. This looks way better than the standard Ducati red. He's gotta like it, right?
Oh, man, it clears now.
Now we're ready to tackle this paint job with the work of our painter Reyes. Of course, we're killing him by making him get this done in just 2 days.
All right, what are we doing? I love the Nest family, but I know that if they call me and say, hey, Eric, we need you to do something, that usually connected to that sentence is, we need it done yesterday. But I'm totally prepared for that, and so is my family. My wife is like, oh, you're going to Nest's? Okay, see you tomorrow. So it's totally normal. Now you're giving me a white bike with a red frame. What are we doing?
With the white base, we go gloss black and then tie in the, the red maroon on the pinstripe.
Okay.
You seen like the vintage old school Ducati?
Yeah.
Maybe instead of Ducati, we just do Nest. Let's mix it up. Do a Nest like that, which would be bitchin', and then these, lay itself as a number. So.
Okay, cool. Let's get to work.
Cool.
Pull it apart, let's go. So when we get a project together, it comes to me ready to paint for graphics. So I get to do the fun part. It would be like being a framer for a photographer. A photographer will take a picture and go through the composition and perspective and make this great shot. And then I would be the guy that he takes it to and picks out a frame that's the right color and I just make it that much better.
The last thing Reyes did was prep the new custom tail section. He'll put a nice coat of gloss black on there and detail it in the morning. When I came into the shop, I saw the tailpiece down in the paint area, and the thing was a mess. Last night, we left it in the powder oven to cure, and when Wayne came in early this morning, he fired it up, assuming there was nothing in there. And now, the black glossy coat Reyes did is destroyed. Now, Wayne's breaking the bad news to Zach.
And what happened? Well, it doesn't like 425 degrees. It's shot. The paint is blistered. I'm trying to get powder coating done, and I've turned the big oven on and walk away for an hour. And when I open the doors, paint job all blistered up. It'll probably need to be stripped because Bondo and everything will fail with that kind of temperature. If you look at the paint's shot, it's blister city.
We left the tail section in the oven just to be in a hot environment so it cures a lot faster. But Wayne came this morning, he was gonna powder coat, so we just turned the oven, fired it, and completely destroyed the paint. While I contemplated killing myself, Lynch actually did something productive by getting in touch with one of our best painters.
So I just called Robbie and he's headed over right now.
No joke, I called him 5 seconds ago, and he's gonna be here in 5 seconds.
Oh, no one Robbie's, bro. You're right here. He's a savior.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? What's going on? Tell me what's going on.
Dude.
That does not look like the color I left it. What's my time frame?
Tomorrow. If I still have to lay some graphics on it.
I'll have to check the body work, but it should be okay. Let me get on this right away.
And now the hard part. Telling Reyes, another painter is redoing his gloss black coat.
So, where is it then?
It's back over at Robbie's at B&S, so have it back here about 4:30 or 5. So he's busting. He got his entire place on it, busting it out today. So.
All right. Well, he painted it white.
Yeah.
So okay. So he's got those.
He's got the exact same color.
What about the black though? I put the black on.
Yeah.
So
I told him gloss black, and he said they took a look at it and they said they'll match it.
Okay. All right.
So usually spot on.
All right.
So
I just don't. You know, I want to put my name on this thing. If the black isn't right, his name's gonna go on it first, not mine.
Gotcha.
So I just want to make sure.
I got you.
All right.
Appreciate it, brother. Cool. Then I'll let you guys do your thing. I'll get out of your hair, and I'll see you in a few.
Thank you.
Anytime, brother.
What sucks is he's gonna paint that black, and there's no way that it's this color right here. And black is black, right? But not to us, not to painters.
No.
You and I are gonna look at it and go, that's the part that he painted. Oh, by the way, just hang out here and wait till somebody else preps it for you, and just be my little bitch for a minute again.
Easy.
Yeah, Reyes wasn't too happy about that. But later that afternoon, Robbie came through huge.
All done. Body work's all done.
You're the man.
And Reyes finished the job brilliantly. And while we wait for the paint to get done, let's see if Ray really knows what he's doing on these things. We haven't actually started it yet.
Ray, you did work, man. Thank you. Thank work, and you led the project. You're the man to start it.
Get up there.
Hopefully it
Take care of
starts.
your baby.
Fire it up.
Fire it up. She's alive! Hi, buddy. Oh. It's bad. Good job, brother. Good job.
Yeah, this was a hard one. But as soon as we put it together, it's gonna be a Ducati like no other.
Thank you, everyone.
I only hope it isn't too extreme for our client.
The Ducati Hypermotard is my favorite bike to ride, for many reasons. He rides like a dirt bike with a super bike engine, with unlimited potential and unlimited fun. We got this Ducati Hypermotard out of the salvage yard. Moments before it was going to be a parts bike. When he first got it, it had no rear end, no swing arm, no rear wheel. So we had to do a custom swing arm. Ducatis have a tubular style frame, so we wanted to keep that style flowing all the way from the back. The swing arm is several pieces and a lot of work to make. For the wheels, we did S10 gauge rims. We don't make wheels for Ducati, so we had to cut these specially one-off for the motorcycle. We did a one-off aluminum tail section for a custom look while still keeping the clean Ducati flow. For the front end, we went with a new headlight for a different look. We blacked out the forks and the triple tree. The Ducati Hypermotard is the Ferrari of motar bikes, so we had to up the performance with a new intake, a new computer, full custom exhaust, custom clutch, new oil cooler, and full premium braking front and back. Our client originally wanted stock Ducati red, but since this is a frame-up rebuild, we had to go with a custom finish. We had to go with the dark maroon frame and swing arm, matte white custom paint, black and maroon graphics for a paint job that I love, and I'm hoping our client feels the same way.
I think this is just what Ryan wants for his rental clients. If you're looking for something fast and head-turning to tear up the beautiful roads of California, this is the one.
Well, you guys brought everybody today.
Well, Zach's coming with the bike right now. I was blown away. I was blown away by the turnout of it, just the colors, everything that goes to it.
It is truly a one-of-a-kind bike. I think you're really going to like it.
Well, I've never bought a bike that I've never seen before, so this is a new experience for me.
What's going on?
There you guys go. Absolutely stunning.
Yes.
Yeah, stunning. That looks fantastic, Zach. Oh, look at that swing arm. Look at that.
I was just looking at that. Yeah, that thing looks awesome.
I know you want to go first with, Ducati red. If we're going frame up on the build, we had to go with custom color red. I said go hyper and keep it hyper, and you did, so that's fantastic. That's well thought out by you right there. Well, you delivered, man. I have to say. From the swing arm to around the motor,
it's fantastic. I have no complaints.
Awesome. That's exactly what we wanted to hear.
All right, Zach, let's talk price. We obviously want it. We talked about 15 to 20. I was letting you go wild on it, and
Yeah.
you did. So I got to start at 15.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, man, as you see on the bike, we threw everything into it. From the swing arm to the paint to the full aluminum tail section, and we really kind of hit to that 20 budget, even with not making kind of dough on my end. 20 grand is really where I got to go with this thing. And I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I don't want to get rid of it.
I'll tell you what. I'll roll out of this thing with 19. I'll roll out of here.
So we'll go, well, 500 off. We'll meet right in the center. We'll go 19.5, and she's yours.
All right, Zach.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. Pleasure. Thank you for the business, and have fun with it.
We spent $4 grand on this Ducati Hyper Motard when we found it at the salvage yard. I put $9,000 in parts and labor and sold it to Ryan for $19,500. I made a profit of $6,500, and a lot of folks are going to enjoy the thrill of riding it.
I can't imagine how my clients are going to react to this bike. They're going to be over the moon. Well, let's really check this thing out here.
Take it out.
Take a ride.
Rip it up, man. Got a little mark there. Thank you.
And what better way to celebrate a big sale than giving John's car a little TLC?
Under teamwork. Go. I think that's good. John left his sunroof open.
Oh, we left the sunroof open?
Yeah.
Oh, fair game.
Thank you. Oh, you're John, someone did something to your car.
You know how you guys come to me to order the parts?
Yeah?
Good luck next time.
Hey, well,
Good luck. They're making serious errors in judgment, but they're kids. Hey, that was good.